Hello family, welcome to today's episode on AMIGO Chats, and we will be talking about skill acquisition and vocational training. Here on AMIGO Chat, we talk about everything educational and anything educational. I am your host for today's episode. My name is Dara, and on today's episode, we have an amazing guest. He is a mechanical engineer, and we would like you to meet him. So this is Chukwuebuka. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
My name is Mr. Chukwuebuka. Astuteness by nickname.
Wow.
I'm from the local government in the states, AMIGO.
Okay.
So I'm a mechanical engineer. National diploma holder.
Wow.
Civil engineer.
Amazing.
So that's it.
Good to have you here, sir. Thank you so much for honoring our invite. So he is a mechanical engineer and he deals on generator sets. Everything generator set. He's just very good at it. But we want to know what inspired him to go into generator repairing and all of that. What's your inspiration behind that?
Yes. Like I said, a civil engineer. Then I'm a kind of person, a foreman in the site.
Okay.
When I haven't studied, I'm a foreman going with engineers. But as time goes on, I find out that there are many things these people do to get to this level.
Okay.
Which I need to adapt to it.
Okay.
Which is education. So I want to wait further. But the problem is this:
Of course.
As far as now under somebody, being a foreman in the site, my presence is always needed.
Oh.
Even though the engineer is not around, I must be around. So I don't have any option than to secure a job or a work that will give me that privilege to be attending this and doing this.
So what you mean by a foreman in the site? That means without you, like you're very important.
Yeah.
Me now, or if maybe.
Yeah. As far as now a foreman is not there, the engineer is not there. The foreman is like somebody that can give information about what is happening or release information about what is going to happen if the engineer is not around. Because every information will be exposed to me in the vital ones. So me no then
Yes. Okay, that was why there is a little bridge on your academics pursuit and all of that.
Not academically, I'm then doing it practically.
Okay.
So the thing that inspires me is this: I cannot be in this one when I want to further on my education. Further on my education, I have to put on this because I cannot be under this person now at school.
Okay.
So I have to look for another job that will give me that privilege and chance
and time.
Yes.
Oh wow, amazing. Okay, we want to know if you have the opportunity to teach when they're not under you, and all of that, boy. Do you have people that you're training or anything like that?
Okay. For now, the situation of the country made it to be that apprentice is no more.
Okay.
So every ndị na aga. But as time goes on, if because generation eme mpakọta no na ego mbute. Dịka nwere ike dịka ndidi adịrị ndị generation.
Of course.
So nwere onye dịka apprentice
go sharp
now from by my side.
So you na-achọ ịkọwa na enwe ndị ịkụzige Like you don't have people that you're training at the moment.
Yes, but that does not mean that I haven't trained.
Okay.
As of Otago.
Oh wow.
This Madebo or a
Okay. So now my next question is, those people that you've trained, if you have the opportunity to teach them in a classroom, let's say you're no longer teaching them the practical part of it, you now want to take it, go into class as a classroom teacher. Yes. Like if you know the skills, you know the the practice and everything. If you have the opportunity to teach in a classroom and teach these people that are doing this mechanic, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer to teach in a classroom or do the normal boy training and all of that? Which one would you prefer?
As everyone wants to know why I what I'm going to say is I can do what provided nigga name
okay.
As a very good arrangement set and with the Otago. Nsigi na ma game we ba hapu eba mmeri mperi eba. Nsukwana ge na game eba hapu eba mmeri mperi eba. Na me abo na emezie ofuma. I can carry votes along.
Okay.
That is it.
I don't mean both at the same time. What I mean is, my question is, if you have the opportunity to teach in the classroom, you have students,
yes,
like the same way you went to school, here. If you have the opportunity to teach in the classroom these skills you have, and teaching outside the classroom, which one will you prefer? Will you prefer teaching it in the classroom or teaching it outside the classroom where you'll be showing them things, doing practical and all of that? Which one will you prefer?
Practical is the best for me.
Is the goal for you?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's more of practical.
Okay. So there is this misconception about the narrow-gen. There's this a lot of misconception. If you don't find somebody that you can trust, right? Somebody that does not have integrity, all of these things, this misconception. Even at some point they tell you, if you want to repair your gen, if you know the person, stay there with the person and be watching the person so the person will not pick out something. So what's the misconception about this in their room, particularly with the narrow-gen? What's the misconception around it?
At least can be done before and go on and keep ego.
Okay.
Okay. Now basatara trust. Masige mechanic ekwurezi ma ndị bụ ndị ahụ. The truth of the matter bụ na in that trust, ewu niile na-eri, nkịta niile na-eri nshi. Mama nke buchara buru nwa. Gịnị ka mmiri na-abụrụ gịnị? Ọ bụrụ na isi na mmadụ mekanik abịa si maka ọrụ gị ọrụ duto ihe na-amarụ ihe ọ bụ ọ ga-eri gị mperi probably ihe gị na mmadụ meburu izu ma ọ pụọ the experiences you have had so far but mgbe oge na-aga ị nwere ike ịchọpụta that na oyi a na-eri gị mana ọ dịrị eri gị nke efe enyi. So in that aspect na people na-eche that na mechanic mostly adịrị akwụwacha aka ọtọ.
Okay. What does that mean?
Ha adịrị upright.
Okay.
In terms of dealing, like ihe gbasara ego pass, ihe gbasara ịrụ ọrụ, ịrụ ya ka ọ dị mma, ma ọkwa na that kind of thing. So ha na-eche otu ahụ. Abịakwa na ihe gbasara ego. People na-ahụta mechanic as if n'ọrụ a na-ejiri eriju afọ.
Okay.
Ma ọrụ eji egwu. Ma nke bụ eziokwu na ihe lụọ ya anya mara that na ewuru anụ na-adịrị agba anụ wee si ka isi wee gbuo.
Wow.
Yes. Gịnị ka m na-ekwu okwu ya? In terms of integrity, many people with integrity, many in the office, more ebe a na-edisplay ya.
Wow.
Mira ịmata onye bụ in person. Mata gị mina ga amara ọfụma. There is every tendency before mee gị ihe ọjọọ or tiri gị ego karịrị ego na ihe a na-azụ azụ. I will use my conscience, knowing fully well that I know you. We meet together, we smile, we interact. So if eventually you find out the kind of thing you know no the joy there mean I give you more financial to record this at the lens.
Yes, of course.
So people may misunderstood this here just because you were equal to a more on a very good conduct over outside you will check of oh the computer namiti technical experience and the some kind of things I need you know
yes.
so it is say you will record an apota yedika 8,000 or 7 you have the
yes
managua as onye mma gya you will ike rochara gya na 2,000 or 3,000 now along the line okay now for you to calculate very well knowing fully well how the economy is as a bachelor you know what it takes for you to live now. A plate of food is, let me say that you don't have money is 1.5.
yeah, true.
Now think of it, you clothe yourself, you will do 1 or 2. Now for them to calculate that, they will think of how yes 3 people will work on your hand. How much will you get?
Okay.
So Obion Aburugo that na Ngwa as a mechanic at the really.
So if you na chikowa na you go kidnap warrants like this na ndị emezigbo ego na mechanic job in eme. Oh, take a man, no come on, we to the kidnap warrant. I don't have plans, so I don't have plans. But it's good, it's good. It's good to know that people that are doing this kind of handwork that has to do with mechanic and all of that, it's not like they're not feeding well or they're not seeing money. It has to do with diligence. It depends on, according to what you said, you said it depends on how you're well to do in that particular thing you're doing. But it's good to know that people that do this kind of business, this handwork, they still have earnings. They are not like they are pauper, they are poor or anything. They are still seeing money. That's awesome. That's good. So I want to ask, we want to know, Imochan one now, this giving birth, and your child come to tell you that that they are talking Omega school, at Omega Moakon, oh Dracon come to Dracon. What would be your advice to that your child?
Okay, a GP the chairman hero coach you. You don't look backward, you look forward.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Yes. Looking at the situation of Nigeria today.
Yes.
The kind of thing now happening. As we were within it's obvious that school is calm. Because out of 100%, we are seeing 10 being employed.
Of course.
Or less. So there is no essence now go on where you got suffer gather school without showing evidence or proof. How do you know you care? I don't know one saying no chore emu akọ Odoronjo. So saying now what they be teaching me on a grade higher grade, so that they will you go on or waragan. So as no warrior so area where ya dị nke kara aka na akpọ ya ori ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na nwa m mụta ọrụ, ọ bụrụ na ịrụrụ company a na-akwụ ya ezigbo ụgwọ. Gịnị bụzi ihe ahụ nke ihe a na-achọkwa onwe ihe a na-achọkwa n'isi azụ na-abụrụ ọkụkụ. So aga m asị ya, aga m anabi ya emere. Mana ọ bụrụ maka ọrụ generator, enwere m ike ịnabiti ya. In a layer today, the reason for generator is to generate energy to bring light.
Yes,
sir. Manila of Latina. This work for generator now allows because of many problems they are attached to. which is petrol, pass, and other ones. Now, looking at it, there will go many options for it.
Okay.
Instead of generator, there are so many things that can generate
light. Yes.
Na-emezia o nwere ike na-ala azụ. Ọ bụrụ na amara wee mee in the country, like this country I know for now. Ọ bụrụ na amara wee mee ọkụ a na-adị steady, there is nothing. Ọ bụrụ ihe dị ka generator again.
Yeah.
The truth bụ na ị ga-akwụ agụrụ.
Of course.
So asị m kwube, in terms of generator, like if I will say for this period, because things are updating.
Yes. Wow.
For this period now, asị m kwube, there will be many options to generate.
Yes, of course. Solar system longer. Exactly.
All depends on the period of time which
Wow, amazing. It's good to have you here. Seriously, it's good to have you here. So I also want to ask, for people that have done a lot of things and it's not working out for them, and finally they want to go into doing this kind of skill you do, going into generator repair and all of that, what would be your advice in terms of integrity, in terms of profit, in terms of all-round discipline? What would be your advice to somebody that wake up in the morning and say, okay, today I want to go into learn how to repair generators and all? What would be your advice, sir? Because we have a lot of youth out there that are not doing anything. A lot of graduates that have come out of school, they're not doing anything. So the public wants to know from your end, you are into it already. What would be your advice to somebody that wants to start up something like this after training, then go into it fully? What would be your advice to that person?
Ọ dị ụzọ okwu ebu ọmụ eto ịtụrapụ ebe a dị mma na aga asa in terms of integrity. Emetụbugo m aka ebe a. Enwere ofu okwu, that person abụrụ nna m ukwu, right, but in a way kwa ọwụ nna m ukwu. O nwere ihe ọ gwara m. Ịma ihe ọ gwara m?
Tell me.
Ọ sị m nna ịmụta ọrụ mana ụrụ akarịrị ọrụ.
What does that mean?
Ọwagara. Okay, let me
no, speak your one Igbo. I'm a water ya mikwu Igbo.
So again Igbo again. Because
ha, okay.
If you learn work, you learn Kenya na kpọrọ bemoro arala.
Oh, okay.
Orona. You know Orona?
Yes, I know.
You learn it.
Okay.
But let that oro, that you are doing, not supersede that oro. Okay. So in other words, I ask him in terms of integrity. Integrity are meant to apply in every way, but statistic fails.
Okay.
You get? If I'm dealing with you now as a human being, the way you comply will let me know if I'm going to use integrity on you or not. Simple.
Is that principles of life?
That is my own principle.
Your own principle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Now, many times I've seen people saying, though I'm a kwam that no you do but I'm going to get the apple.
Okay.
So therefore, another ever now watch you watch so many places CCTV video. Another ever now watch and I got my guy see me. I wouldn't na shop. The person integrity adro.
Okay.
Because all trust can you be happy about.
Exactly.
But you check here the other way hand
that doesn't mean you should not do back. And that doesn't mean you should not do back to him.
Oya, api uro ya agụrụ. Ọ dị ekwe nta were renta. Ịnwa nwa. Oh, enweghị nghọta.
I understand what you're saying now. What I mean.
In terms of integrity, I have it, but I won't praise with it because I might disappoint depending on the kind of person I meet.
So your integrity is based on the kind of person you meet.
Yeah.
But that's not integrity then.
No, because ihe njikwa ego ile anya n'obodo anyị ata, the way things are going, you don't need to apply anything stress to yourself. Okay, let me just come
Buto.
come walk now. Like a mechanic man now, if he sees that this is a pass, that's near an area of 2,000, for instance.
Yes.
And the ọrụ ahụ na ihe ọrụ ya nwere ike ịbụ ọrụ ya ahụ ọrụ si ya nye o kwesịrị ịnata gị wụ 3,000. But because na ọ tago na ngwa na oyi gara eshiri ya ọnwụ ma ọ wụ ikwu oyi owewe igwe gbakasịba ahụ o were ebe o tinye ebe a ọ gwa gị na ebe ahụ 3,000 ọ bịazi ebe ọ nara gị 2,000. Okay, your balance.
This is quite different from you're just trying to make all ends meet because you know this kind of person. But my point exactly is integrity should not be based on whoever you meet. If you have integrity, you have integrity.
Listen,
okay, this is your own.
This is my own way of, because listen, Emma Emma, statistic do it a form of nada imo. If I work, you can make option.
Okay.
Okay. Are you getting me? Now, for it not to be a problem between you and I, or that yes, you go by that way. I know that is not integrity, but looking at it logically, you are not that bad. You are not that bad.
In your own language.
On my own language.
Okay,
because if you think it very well, it must to correspond. Then I go my sit Abia. Then I go my sit Owerri. Then I go my sit Omaka. The most important thing is that you arrive at that one.
Okay.
For me,
okay.
but in terms of humanity,
yes.
Or aside from this is business.
Yes, exactly.
But in human, if I must tell you that we have an argument or we have a something I possibly
yes, I
will tell you that this is what we are going to do. Call me in the midnight if I can guide them.
Okay. If
anything occur outside our discussion, maybe somebody knows such thing he wants to. You need to be protected in that aspect. I can't tell because of no recourse already. And all of there, I will protect you there.
Okay.
You might not know. Are you getting me? Yeah. But in terms of business, nothing like integrity.
In terms of business,
yeah,
nothing like integrity.
Yes.
Is it for you or for
me,
life
and
principle?
So far that I have met people in life.
Okay, for you.
As the person being in a field of construction, building, before switch over to this generator, which I made you to know that what transpires me or what make me to transfer to this very profession is because of for me to get adequate chance to meet the both. You get?
Okay.
So if I have gathered information here, so far, integrity in a business, but the way it's in dealing with women, abroad goes here. Again, where we hear what economy integrity.
Well, I will leave our audience to make their comments why this podcast gets to them. But then the truth remains that integrity is integrity. There is integrity in business, depends on who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
And you must uphold that bell and banner of integrity. Whether you meet the right persons or you don't meet the right person. The truth is, maybe you've been meeting the wrong persons and they've not showcased that height of integrity that you may be expecting from them. But that's by the way. So I want to ask you, finally I want to ask you about what they call you at your workplace. Anna Bogi only narrow gen, right? How do you feel about this particular Hannah Bogi? Some person don't even know your name again. Okweziokwu. When the name was I forgot. When the name was Chukwuebuka. Ogajen. So how do you feel when they call you Ogajen? When you narrow gen, what's the expression you give? Are you happy, or do you go ahead to correct them, or what's the feeling like?
Welcome home. Every feeling also and also speech here can see it.
Okay. Take it here.
Oburu if we police na kenyi gakwe.
Okay.
If we am kenyi gakwe.
Okay.
Kenyi gakwe.
Oye na orange.
You ya for all language and.
Oh.
Atago. Mana ewere ofunye. Ewe one man nchoburu. It's just that things of life ekoro. More for the you will be thinking here this. Will be thinking here. Taking place. Ewere ofunye ngari imitate or ngache emulate a role model.
Exactly.
You otago. The man who is not a leader. A comedian. I like him that man, Chukwuebuka.
Okay.
You get Orofin Yoku na video. You make it out of joke, but lay an off man, if again. Me fagu.
Bam.
As in now, you smart sense get boy. But there's already are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So it's all ending now that I'm transaction and
I'm tired. Yes. Yes. You cry again. Awesome. Thank you so much for having you on today's podcast. Thank you for dishing out that integrity is important in business.
Yeah.
Integrity is important in business. So whoever that is out there that want to start car whatsoever mechanic, there is integrity you need to uphold. One of the values you need to uphold in this particular skill is integrity. Yeah. Integrity will single you out of the crowd. Integrity will let people want to choose you over other people. So for you to start this business, this skill or this skill acquisition, try to add to your value system integrity that singles people out. And of course, there is money in this business. There is money. It's the way go there. So it's the way go there. This is why Oga don't get kidnapped. So it's the way go there. Let's stop encouraging people that keep staying in the house on radio and Nigeria. There is work. Come out and look for what to do. Don't say because you've gone to school and you're not doing it, there is no white collar job and you're relaxed in the house. No sir, no ma. Go out there, look for what to do. There is money. It depends on how you do it and do it well. So see you on our next podcast. I want to say thank you so much to Engineer Chukwuebuka. We are so glad to have you here. Thank you for all you've told us. Thank you for your experience. Thank you for your dealings with people. We really do appreciate, and thank you for making our time. They like time. Hannah like he waste the time, but he made our time to be here with us. We want to say thank you so much and see you some other time. Thank you, sir.
At least more than you as a smile guy.